Good morning and welcome to a seed of encouragement. I got a word. Happy 2025. And the word said, me, myself, and I. The word of God in Mark 12:31 said, love your neighbors as yourself. That means you're supposed to love yourself. That means you're supposed to be whole, full, have something in you that you can pour out to others. Because if you don't have anything in you, if you don't have love in you, if you don't have self love, if you don't have self worth in you, how then can you reciprocate same to your neighbor? So I want us to look into what self love is and what self love is not. Some people are going to hold you hostage where they met you, from wherever they met you, because they don't know how to deal with your growth. They prefer you in the state where you were vulnerable. When you have your vulnerabilities, they want to see you in that state. They don't see your growth. They don't welcome your growth. And such people, you have to separate yourself from them, because separation is like a time for you to sit back and reflect over your life, and reflect over your goals, and reflect over your visions. Like I said last week, that if you have a vision, if you have a dream, if you have a goal, then you're going to be up and running. You're going to set priorities and you're going to stick to them and you're going to bring it to fruition. And the year is here, is a new year for you to start doing what is very beneficially to you, for what God has called you for. And yes, you've made your mistake, you've reflected on your mistake, pick up the lesson and let's run with it. Because you have to create healthy boundaries. Healthy boundaries doesn't mean building walls around you. Healthy boundaries is for you to know that you are deserving of love, you are deserving of respect, you are deserving of kindness, you are deserving of your peace and your mental health. You deserve of that, and when you know you are deserving of that, then you're not going to be anywhere or welcome anything that is threatening your peace or being disrespectful to you. We have to really balance our thoughts. The greatest word that you hear is what you speak to yourself. What are the words? What is your belief system? What do you believe about yourself? What do you believe you are capable of doing? Because whatever you believe about yourself is what you're going to have. What you think, the Bible says, as a man thinketh in his head, that's what he's going to be. If you think limited thoughts, then you'll be limited. But if you are very pessimistic and very believing that you are capable of doing greater things, say, because greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. I said, by God you can do all things because he has strengthened you, right? But if you have this limited thought and belief, no matter maybe what somebody have said to you or what your parents have said or society have said to you, and then you let them limit you, then you believe and you spoke those words to yourself, then you're going to limit yourself. Then you're supposed to create yourself daily affirmations. Daily affirmations that tell you that you are worthy. You are worthy of love. You are lovable. You are deserving of a better life. You are deserving of this thing. You are worthy of it. And because you're worthy of it, you're going to show up as your authentic self. The most important thing, come as you are, just that you are existing in this life. The only thing that God has given you in this life is you and time. Then you sit back and you're waiting for validation from people. You are waiting to hear what people are nobody. Some people are not going to give you the validation you want to hear. All you need to get your validation from is from the word of God. What did God say pertaining to you? What did God say concerning to you? God said he has loved you with an everlasting love. He said you are fearfully and wonderfully made. He said you are the apple of his eye. He even went and said that you not be termed forsaken no more. You be sorted out. He has changed your name. That you are a royal dancer in his hand, child of God. Do you see all the things that God say you are? Don't sit back in limited thoughts over yourself. Don't sit back and talk back things to yourself and magnify it as they are not. Like I said, when you separate yourself from people that doesn't see your growth, from people that doesn't see where you are going to, from people that doesn't see all the effort you are doing in your life that keeps seeing you in darkness, I want you to light up your candle light it, because they said darkness cannot comprehend light. So light up your candle and know the thoughts and what you think towards yourself. David thought to himself as a brave boy. That's why he said, who is this uncircumcised Philistine that is defying the army of God? That today my God is going to put you in my hands. He believed it, and that's why he charged towards the giant. You have to believe in yourself so that you can charge towards your action. You can charge towards your dream. You can charge towards your vision. It doesn't matter if you're not seeing things the way you want to do. You know who is with you. Once you make bets with your God, once you hold on to what God has called you and what God says you are, that's all you need. The only person you have to be in partnership, in agreement, is God. And when you're in partnership with God and in agreement with God, you begin to decree what God says you are. So you not let all those limited thoughts choke you. So when you reflect on what you say on yourself, you begin to know all the positive things you're going to do. You begin to break away. You begin to change. You begin to create paths to get there. It's self-worth is not sitting back and waiting for something to jump onto your feet. No. It's hard work. It comes with hard work. It comes with resiliency. It comes with a good character. It comes with joy, because when you have joy, when you have peace, when you know that no matter what before you, that God, He said, I will never leave you, I will not forsake you, that He's in there. You're going not to be worried like the world worried. Martha was busy worried about what everybody says concerning her. But Mary was in the similar situation with Martha, but Mary sat at the feet of Jesus. Mary have gotten the word. Mary know what it is that she wants. Mary is holding on to the word of God because her validation comes from God. She knows God is the one that had the final say. She knows God is the one that's going to create the path. She knows it's with God she's going to walk this path. So this year is a new year. Flip a new page and become the authentic you and create boundaries. Separate yourself from people that doesn't see your growth and begin to build yourself with prayers, with the word of God, and with hard work. Keep on at it and change it. Stand alone. They say when you stand alone, it's like a solitary. You sit back, and then that's when God can speak to you. That's when God can create, can speak words into you and words to come into you. Go out, take a walk. Do a form of exercise. Go out to nature. Go to water. Whatever it is that soothes you. Go there. Walk around nature. Let out all the thoughts that are choking you. Because the word of God said the word came, but the cares of the world choke it out. Let them all go and have a refreshing of your mind. This is the time for you to refresh your mind. This is the time for you to know that you're strong, you are capable, you have the ability. This is the time to know that you worthy. And how are you going to love your neighbors if you don't have love to pour? How can you? So you have to pour in you. You have to fill you up. So when you fill yourself up, you're going to run over. And it's going to run over to your neighbors. Your love, your kindness, your empathy will run over when you have it. But when you don't have it, when you don't have love to give, when you don't have kindness to give, what are you going to give to your neighbor? When you are all sitting back, all you do is judge. All you do is talk. All you do is, do things that doesn't even bring peace to you. Child of God, it's time for you to make yourself a priority. What are those things that give you peace? What are those things that bring you joy? What are those things that prepare you to get up and do what you do? Stay around lighters, not light dimmers. Those that dim your joy. And mind who you share your stuff to. Yes, times that we're vulnerable, we share our weak time with people, and the next minute you hear that weakness of yours all over the place. It hurts, right? You've made that mistake. It's okay. Pick up yourself. You've learned, like I said, gather the lesson that you've learned over the year. And now this is January. This is a new plate. Open a new plate and invite joy of the Lord. This year, God says, is the year that it's a comeback. That means you're going to take everything that the devil have taken from you, and you're not going to take it hiding. You're not going to take it standing in crowd that you're not supposed to be. You're not going to take it when you don't have your mission or vision focus on where you're going. You're going to take it by standing strong. You're going to take it by standing violent. You're going to take it by force. You're going to demand it and get into it. The word of God says he has opened the way that go in and possess your position. Child of God, walk in there and possess your position. Love yourself enough so you can love your neighbor. Love your God, and you can be able to love and extend love. When you have love to extend, nothing is going to choke you. Nothing is going to make you be uneven. No matter what comes your way, you know that my God is with me. My God will not leave me. My God will not forsake me. That this year, choose you. This year, I want you to choose you. This year, I want you to know that you are a mighty one. I want you to know that you are a creator, that whatever you set in motion in your mind will come to pass, because whatever you plant, I told you, January is not a planting time, it's harvest time. So, child of God, position yourself so you can harvest. Let's make this affirmation. I am worthy of love. I'm worthy of respect. I'm worthy of kindness simply because I exist. I love you. Have a wonderful year.